Our topic for today is Interpret Plans and Drawings, Alphabet of Lines. Hello, I'm Ma'am Ning Mendoza from Novaliches High School. I will be your teacher facilitator for this lesson. Our learning competency for today's lesson is Analyze Signs, Symbols, and Data. At the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to, number 1, identify the name signs, symbols, and data used in shielded metal arc welding. Number 2, determine the different alphabet of lines used in technical drawing. And number 3, apply the appropriate lines according to its uses or job. Alphabet of lines. Lines are the basis of all drawing. They are used even from simple drawings to the difficult ones. Practice, exercise, and correct use of techniques in the making of lines will give student experience in technical sketching. Moreover, constant practice will help students develop skills in making lines and use of pencils. It should be remembered that the basic requirement for line construction is clarity of line produced. Alphabet of lines are lines that are used to describe shape, size, hidden surfaces, interior detail, and alternate positions of parts. Each line conveys a particular meaning on the drawing. The line weight is the thickness of the lines. Construction lines and guidelines are very light and easily erased lines used to block the main layout. Each type of the line has a very precise symbolic correct meaning and usage in the alphabet of lines. It is also essential to use the traditional drafting methods or the ACAD. We have different types of alphabet of lines. The first one is the object line. The thick, solid line is used to show the visible shape of an object. What you see in the picture is the sample or the representation of an object line. Next alphabet of line is the hidden lines. The broken lines are on the medium thickness and used to show the edges and outlines are not visible to the eyes. We have also an example of a hidden line. Next type of alphabet of line is the center line. The fine, broken lines is made up of a series of short and long dashes alternately spaced. To show the center of circles, arcs, and symmetrical objects, and to aid in dimensioning the parts of the object. Another alphabet of line is the extension line. To show dimensioning points, fine lines are used to extend from the object with a slight break. Another alphabet of line is the chain line. Heavy, broken line made up of a series of long and short dashes alternately spaced. It is used to indicate the location and extent of a surface. Next alphabet of line is the dimension line. Lines used to indicate the measurement of objects. It consists of 3 parts: arrowheads, fine line, and number or measurement. The fine lines have the same thickness or weight as the projection line. The arrowheads are short, heavy strokes called flares placed at the extremities of this fine line. The shape of an arrowhead is like the point of an ordinary pen. The number or figure is usually positioned at the middle of the fine line and its axis is perpendicular to it. What you see in the picture is the representation of a dimension line. Leader line. It is a fine, straight line with an arrowhead or round solid dot at one end and usually drawn at an angle. A dot may be used at the end of the straight line where reference is made to a surface area. The points are directly to a surface for the purpose of dimensioning or adding a note. Cutting plane line. The arrowheads are placed at right angles to the cutting plane line. It has a thick, broken lines made up of a series of one long and two short dashes alternately spaced. The purpose of this line is to indicate where an imaginary cut is made through the object. The arrow points in the direction in which the section should be viewed. These lines are oriented vertically and horizontally. The letters next to the arrowheads identify the section in cases where more than one section is shown on the drawing. Section lines. It is a series of fine lines solid and broken arranged in specific patterns. They may be shown either straight or curved. Usually, if a straight line is shown, 45 degrees of angle is usually drawn, because the imaginary cut surface referred to by the cutting plane line, and to represent various kinds of materials. Another alphabet of line is the short break line. It is a short break to conserve space on a drawing. It has a heavy, irregular line drawn freehand used. Another alphabet of line is the long break line. It is a long break to conserve space on a drawing with ruled, light line with freehand zigzags used. Last alphabet of line is the phantom line. It is a series of long and two short dashes with light, broken line made up used to show an alternate positions of a part and to show relationship of an existing part to a new part. Thank you for watching and happy learning! Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for your lessons in TLE 7. Just search for Ma'am Ning Mendoza.